And they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gon' break in with a Ouija board and a box of chalk. Draw a pentagram, hail Satan. Try to bring me back from that wooden box. Y'all tried to fill my...
All right, HOG, we ain't messing with no Ouija board. We're gonna have to find another way. What's going on, family? This is your man MJ, WTF for real. And if this is your first time pulling up to the channel, I react to music, movies, all sorts of entertainment, even politics. But I'm back with another music reaction. And the Hangover Gang, y'all already know I was coming back. I told y'all in the last video that I was doing 4 videos today. This is number 2. I had to do it because when I was going through the song list, this house says white boy response, and I just did white boy, so I can't do that one and not do this one. Plus I have 2 more to do, and I'm super excited for those, and we're going to get into it today. But I'm not sure what the response was needed for. You know, I can only imagine that he got backlash for white boy, but you know, I will say that wasn't my favorite track. Just from a music perspective, it wasn't like my favorite track. It's not like I'm gonna be like bopping to it or anything like that, but I do understand his sentiment. I did understand it. I'm, you know, keep dropping feedback on that video, on that track, because I just want to understand some of the motivation, some of the things. I'd rather communicate and chop it up with you guys than to just Google it, because I won't get real insight from the news or from social media per se. But I would love to get it from you guys, so drop that in the comments. Before we jump into this house, go ahead and hit that like button, share the video, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate the support. You can also support your man by buying me a cup of coffee. I have some links in the description. Go ahead and check those out. Let's jump into this house. This house. Okay, Tom, this house. Whose house? Tom's house. This weekend is MJ's house, but we're going to see today. Let's go see what this one is all about. This one I'm anxious to hear. Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell is all this? You suck. SMH garbage. Blankety blank commented, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you are racist. Stop making music. What? You know, looks like shit at Hangover Gang. What? Hello. Kill yourself. What? Worst rapper ever. What?
Lately,
hold up, man. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't even get into the track yet, but that's shit like that I cannot stand. I can't stand that. If I get some trolls in my comments on these reactions, respectfully and disrespectfully, kiss my ass. That is some hate, man. All right, let's go, Tom. Let's see what this is all about, man. I'm a little pissed off now just looking at that.
Lately, everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got some to say.
Come on, internet.
Lately, everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got some to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes. I built this house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure.
Oh, wait a minute. That beat drop. But yeah, man, Tom, you ain't got to apologize for shit. You know, haters only validate that you're doing the right thing. And shout out to the haters. I love haters because y'all just keep y'all make sure that all y'all do is validate that I'm going in the right direction. And that's what hater. I want a new hater every day. I mean, that just validates that I'm on the right track. You ain't got to explain yourself to nobody, bro. Fuck that. YouTube's going to be mad because I'm cussing in this one.
They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes. I built this in-house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me, screaming at the top of their lungs. I'm the scum.
Hold on. Missed that. Tom, you fast as hell. Shit.
They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me, screaming at the top of their lungs. I'm the scum of the earth in the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back before.
Come on, man. It's an oxymoron, man. You know, it's like you can't have both. You can't be both. You can't be screaming at the top of your lungs that somebody ain't shit and then talk about we all equal. You know, kiss my ass with that dumb shit. Yeah. This definitely ain't getting monetized. Hit that link. We'll get that for this anyway, man. But damn, Tom, like, this beat is hard as hell, man. This is I definitely would play this in my car. I just want to play this in my car now because I want to turn that shit up and hear the bass. Like, that shit is thumping. Spit, man. Go ahead and do your thing, bro.
They get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me, screaming at the top of their lungs. I'm the scum of the earth in the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote the song on race, they all ignored that I had something great. They tried to edge me out, they didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame. Fast forward when I'm paid, I ain't spend $1 on the chain. I'll get my mama a house, I'll get my dad a car, I'll make my sister rich, she'll never work again. And this hate.
Shout out to you, Tom. That's what I'm talking about. Look out for your family, man. Family first, man. Sheesh. I'm definitely ready for my fans now. I think I'm gonna do that one for my birthday. My fans. I'm gonna do that one for that track. Shout out to you, Tom. I ain't buying no chains and all this extravagant shit. I'm gonna look out for my family. Make sure my mom got a crib. Make sure my sister ain't gotta work. I'm gonna look out for Pops. Let's get back to family first, guys. And then we love on our neighbors. We can do this. Come on, Tom. Go ahead and do that shit.
I ain't spend $1 on the chain. I'll get my mama a house, I'll get my dad a car, I'll make my sister rich, she'll never work again. And this hater is so underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse. Seeing the reaction videos all blowing up, and you're welcome for all of the views. Blow up my Twitter.
Hold up, Tom. I'm just getting started, Tom. So you ain't talking to me. I don't do this shit for clicks, man. I do this shit because I love what I'm doing, and it's a lot of fun, and I love kicking it with new people, good people, and I love the conversations. But I appreciate the likes, appreciate the comments, I appreciate the subscribers, I appreciate all that shit. But when people start, I don't know how long ago people started doing this, but I get it. And respectfully, Tom, thank you. Because without your music, I wouldn't be able to do this. But I love this beat. It's hard as hell. This beat is hard, man. I love it.
I got my dad a car, I'll make my sister rich, she'll never work again. And this hater is so underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse. Seeing the reaction videos all blowing up, and you're welcome for all of the views. Blow up my Twitter. Y'all just keep making me bigger. Y'all just keep showing you're triggered. Y'all just keep missing the point, and I keep doing me. Y'all ain't nothing to even consider. Man, I built this house. I'm the kind of person making music with a purpose. You the kind of people that be hating on the surface. I'm the kind of you ain't used to, the kind of make you nervous. Yeah, back before I even wrote the record, I can see this coming like a fortune teller. And a calm sea don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the heavens for the stormy weather. Okay, fast forward to when we're old and gray. I'll be looking back at when they posted hate, and it will hurt a bit, but it was worth it when your dream is getting hurt no matter what they say. I try conveying that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed them.
Yeah, man. Cause shout out to the haters, man. Like, yeah, that shit hurts, man. Have some regard for somebody's feelings. I mean, if you ain't got, my mother used to always say, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say shit. Well, she ain't say it like that, but she said, don't say anything. But if you ain't got nothing nice to say, man, keep it to yourself, but let's normalize giving people their flowers while they're here, man. If somebody's doing good, you ain't gotta necessarily like it. Like, if you're not a fan, you're not a fan. You have a right not to be. But I'm not saying that everybody out there that's doing this, in the rap game or in the industry or any field, is doing it for the right reasons or even have a positive message. But you got to give respect where it's due, man. People are out here really doing their thing. And I finally got a chance to see that interview on, I think it's Prog U or whatever the hell it is. And much respect to Tom, man. I watched that shit like 3 times because I really enjoyed that. It was a short watch, but I really enjoyed listening to Tom's story, man. It's so relatable. It's so relatable, man. Our dad used to take us to, we didn't go to a pawn shop, but it was like might as well have been a pawn shop. It was like this place where they used to auction off, like, I call it junk, but my dad used to bid on these boxes and they had a chance to rummage through them. And it was like little trinkets and different things. And they would do an auction and we'd take a whole bunch of stuff home and he'd take out the things he wanted and toss the rest. But, it was very, very similar things, like doing things with your dad and being able to, he got that Tupac album and it changed everything. And somebody put him on the Eminem and game over. Like, everybody, we're all different, but yet the same, man. And I think what makes us different is that uniqueness is the things. I think what we don't agree on is the things that, what we have in common brings us together. But the things that we don't see are the differences, the things that we don't agree with is what makes us grow. So, man, I love this beat. This song is tight as hell, man. I'm really digging this one. I'm glad I did this one.
It left him so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the sticks, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement. Then I poured the foundation. I built the frame with all my guilt and shame, and then I chiseled my name and the date in the basement. I carved my initials and all of the boards and the beams that are needed for structural greatness. No record label, no distribution, no cosign, no publicist, no manager, no teammates, no money to make up my budget with. No.
That's right, Tom. Hold up. Mind frame. I gotta match you, Tom. At the end of the day, he did this shit himself, man. Him, his family, Nova. Like, I need to get me one of those, man. I need to get me a Nova so she can help me with this YouTube. I want to, man. But this is crazy. I mean, the amount of work that goes into that business, many of us don't even know what that's like. I can only imagine the amount of work. I know, like, it's a lot. And he does it himself. Respect.
Basement, I carved my initials and all of the boards and the beams that are needed for structural greatness. No record label, no distribution, no cosign, no publicist, no manager, no teammates, no money to make up my budget with, no groceries, no studio, no booking agent, no bucket list, no PR, no marketing, just fans. Man,
I'm a fan, bro. You can count me in. Man, I haven't heard all your music yet. I'm in, man. I approve this message.
We built this house when my days end and it's vacant, and they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gon' break in with a Ouija board and a box of chalk, draw a pentagram, hail Satan, try to bring me back from that wooden box.
Hold up, what'd you say about Ouija board? We ain't messing with that, man. We don't fuck with no Ouija boards, man.
No PR, no marketing, just fans. Man, we built this house when my days end and it's vacant, and they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gon' break in with a Ouija board and a box of chalk, draw a pentagram, hail Satan, try to bring me back from that wooden box. Y'all tried to fill my.
All right, HOG, we ain't messing with no Ouija board. We're gonna have to find another way. We're gonna have to find another way, y'all.
Grave wit, then they'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib and put sensors on all of the boards in the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll cut all the bodies and cut off the skin. They connect all the pieces with needles and pins and attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs and then plant it in mud till it stands in the wind. And they'll stand there and look at this shit that we did that we never imagined we do because of them. Our blood and sweat and tears went into what we built till we were bags. So we use blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our flag.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Shout out to you, Tom. Man, you be spitting, boy.
I'll stand there and look at this shit that we did that we never imagined we do because of them. Our blood and sweat and tears went into what we built till we were bags. So we use blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our flag. We built this house, we laid these bricks, we set these traps, these flames we lit. Our haters doused in gasoline they brought to try and torch us with. Let them hate, dog. Everyone will have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean trying to judge your engine by your paint job. Gravestone, I'm a cheap death. There's too much I ain't seen yet. They think that I got them way over my head, but I feel like I just got my feet wet. We're trying to dream more and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. Remember to not be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we up bleed bread. Man, you never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are closed. So seize the moment, don't leave it hoping you'll breathe tomorrow. You could be a ghost. I'm living mine like the finish line is right in front of me. Made of fishing wire, so I'll never see it till it's too late. When God shakes my hand, please celebrate. Please celebrate. Please celebrate. Please
Damn, I'm definitely sure celebrating this weekend in the house. Oh, damn, that's the track. Man, oh man, oh man. Shit. That was hard. That was fucking hard, man. That's a hell of a response. I dug that a lot more than the last track, but the fact that he got so much hate, like, I'm pissed off about that, man. Like, stop freaking hating, man. Hate to you. If you're gonna hate on somebody, just do it to you. You know, hate to yourself. Keep just don't say nothing. Like, nobody at the end of the day, sticks and stones may break my bones, but your words will never hurt me. But at the end of the day, like, social media, the time we live in, like, you know, I remember back in the day, people just talk behind your back. It was no, never mind. It was like, whatever. But now everything is on social media. You know, if you're a hater out there, just keep hating, because, you know, at the end of the day, if you don't like Tom and you're watching this reaction, then respectfully, thanks for watching. I really appreciate the view. But at the end of the day, like, without the haters, man, hell, you know, he would have been successful. But y'all don't even know. Y'all just putting gasoline on the fire that he's burning. You know, but y'all not even listening to the message. Like, I'm a firm believer that you listen to understand, not listen to respond. You know what I mean? And, you know, because if you're listening to respond, you're listening with your feelings. You know, use a little bit of logic, you know, and it's okay to have some indifference, but not everybody's like that, man. Shit. Okay. I got to get to the next one, man. This is fun. So, this is reaction 2 for Friday. I have 2 more to go, and just stick around, stay tuned as they drop throughout the day. Go ahead and hit that like button, watch all the videos, like them all, smash the like buttons on all the videos, like them all, comment on them all. Keep on showing the love. I really appreciate you guys coming through, showing that support. And man, whew, it's a lot of fun. Shout out to you, Tom. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. I know ain't nothing stopping you. Shout out to you and Nova and the family, man. I gotta show love, man. Like, you know, I didn't necessarily expect to, you know, become a fan of, you know, I mean, I assumed that I would like some of the music that I would react to, and there's some that I don't necessarily like or don't like as much as some people, but I was instantly intrigued by Tom's music when I did You Can't Cancel All of Us, because I'm like, finally somebody is, you know, putting that message out. Like, I got a lot of catching up to do, but I'm gonna get ready to get out of here and get ready for the next one. But I appreciate you guys again, as always. If you haven't done so already, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that. Go ahead and drop me a comment below. Until next time, which is very soon, this is your man MJ. WTF for real. Peace.